welcome to episode 12. This is the next part of the Gem Cup stages, and this is the Green Gem Cup. The rules follow as the Red Gem Cup, except this time it's on different tracks. Japanese Coco is in the lead, followed by Tiny in second place. Just going to slow them down with the clock and smash my way into third place by speeding across. Going to fire a backwards bomb soon. I might not need to fire a backwards bomb if I'm too far in the lead. Oh, a missile was coming. I better avoid this one. Oh yeah, here we go. Managed to drop my CMTI to avoid that missile there from Tiny. Tiny is in second place and he's catching up to me pretty rapidly, even though I'm going at top speed. Alright, going to have to keep my turbos up and stay in the lead for lap number 3. Oh, my shield has run out. Never mind. Alright, we are a lot further in the lead now, and Coco and Polar are in third and fourth. Oh, Tiny got that TNT off his head there, did not blow him up. Wow, 70 turbos in a row, that's pretty good for that track. Alright, that was the end of this first race. 9 points to me, 6 to Tiny, 3 points to Coco, and 1 single point to Polar. We're on to race number 2 of the Green Gem Cup now, and this will be started in Coco Park. Coco is very good at Coco Park on this gem challenge, so be wary. Oh yeah, Coco and Tiny take an early lead. I'm just going to take out Coco before she overtakes Tiny, and then I'll take out Tiny as well, hopefully. Alright, that's gone to plan, and looks like Pura is trying to jump into the mix as well. Alright, now it's me versus Crash and Pura at the moment. Whoa, anything can happen though. Oh, missile, had nothing to stop that missile. I've fallen back into 7th place. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to have to regain my composure and use my bombs to take him out. Oh yeah, took down Tiny. Can I take down Crash? Oh, almost took down Crash there. So the top 3 is now Crash Bandicoot in first, Coco in second, and Polar in fourth. Alright. Looks like we can go past them. Looks like Coco wants to overtake Crash Bandicoot, and she does by taking him out with a missile. Oh man, Coco is very aggressive in Coco Park, as you can tell. Oh, my missile did not lock onto Coco there, and it failed to target her correctly. All good, as long as I have enough speed, I should be able to overtake her no problem. That is the plan. There is a little bit of a gap between Coco and the other competitors. Coco is very good at this now. I put my shield on because I heard a bomb there, and I'll claim that first position for 18 points. Coco in second place with 9 points, Tiny with 7. Alright, now we're going on to race number 3, which will be in Polar Pass. I was thinking of a different cup there. In Polar Pass we should have quite a bit of action here, because Crash Bandicoot and Coco are both really good competitors on that certain track on this game mode. Alright, whoa, accidentally took out Polar with that shield there. It wasn't meant to happen, but I did anyway. In third place with both Coco and Crash in the lead as predicted. Oh man, they are going really quick, those two competitors. Alright, hopefully I can catch back up to Crash Bandicoot. Whoa, without getting hit by a missile. Of course. I always have action on this track for some reason. Oh man. Okay, gonna have to avoid those seals and take that shortcut to regain a little bit of position. Alright, second place, still doing quite well. I'm just going to drop a bottle very shortly. As soon as I catch up to Crash, I'll try and throw it at him and slow him down. Alright, throwing the bottle now with the up button. Yeah, I got him as well, which means I overtake him. Sweet. Ooh. Crash tries to snatch my box and he snatches my fruit crate. Oh, I don't know what I hit there, but I did not see it on the ground. Oh man, that is bad. That is definitely bad luck now. I have a rain cloud on my head plus a seal gets me. Taking out Coco again. Oh, looks like I took her out for good this time because she's out of the running for top 3. Pura and Dingo Dial as well as Tiny in the mix for 4th position. Alright, looks like I'm going to get him. Yeah, got Tiny there. Uh-oh, missile. Oh, can I block it? No, my circle button did not work in time. Gonna throw a bottle. Unfortunately I did not get anyone there. Looks like it's me versus Crash on the final lap. Looks like I have the slight edge with the missiles here because they seem to be working in my favour this time, unlike Coco Park. Alright, 2 minutes and 22 seconds this race has lasted. That's quite a while. Gonna have to avoid that seal again and try and build up a lot of momentum and speed. Crash Bandicoot will try and catch up as much as possible, so make sure you have very fast turbo. Oh, I'm losing control. Oh god, I definitely lost control there. That gives Crash Bandicoot a chance to catch up and potentially overtake me if I fail this jump. Oh no! Why did I say that? As soon as I said fail this jump, I end up failing the jump. So now unfortunately Crash Bandicoot is taking the lead by my failed jump, and I'm going to have to work very hard to take him out. I'll try and take him out with a bomb, but I missed. Oh, another bomb, can I take him out? Alright, I'm going to have to take him out now. Oh! I took him out just as he hit the line, so that means I do not get the first place, so I get second place instead, for 24 points. Crash Bandicoot with 12 points, and Coco with a solid 9 points. The rest have slightly lower than 9 points. Oh, final race of this Green Gem Cup. This has been pretty intense so far. Oh yeah. And now the final track is Cortex Castle on this gym challenge. And it looks like Crash Bandicoot is taking the early lead once again. Oh, hit a spider, but I managed to hit that fruit crate as well. So I have 5 pieces of fruit plus that advantage. Alright, going to take out Polar now, and then I am going to try and not get hit by another spider. I'm having bad spider luck all of a sudden. I don't like spiders, so yeah, this is not going well. 4th place so far, that's okay, but I would have been a lot further ahead if I hadn't messed up. Taking the shortcut because I have enough speed and going to try to overtake Coco. Oh yeah, Coco hits the spider. At least I'm not the only one with bad spider luck. 23 turbos in a row so far, this is pretty good. Ah, another spider! Are you kidding me? I tried to avoid it, but my controller just did not want to turn in time, which means I hit the spider and crashed into the wall. Coco has somehow snuck herself back in lead. Oh my god! Crash Bandicoot smashes me with a nitro. That was unexpected. Oh, this is going to be a sweet race of the final lap. Oh man, 5th place again. Coco, and wow, wait a minute, Tiny! Coco is still in first place. Oh my god, Tiny went flying ahead. That was unexpected. Alright, I'm going to have to pick up the pace now because I cannot let Coco win the race, otherwise she could be a potential threat for the next Gym Cup as well. So hopefully I can overtake her now, so I don't have to worry about her overtaking her at a later stage. Oh yeah, I smashed her right where the spider is, so she should slow down and get hit by the spider. And I find my final powered up backwards bomb and smash Coco out of the way. Hitting that turbo boost and going to power slide around the area. Sweet, I am back in the groove, I am in first place and I am not falling apart now and hitting spiders. Okay. Final go, I'm just going to try and take the shortcut. Yeah, there we go, and wow, that was a pretty intense race. Not over yet, still got to hit another speed boost, but looks like I've got this one in the bag. 38 turbos in a row in Cortex Castle, that is fairly good for that track. And now we will obtain our next gem and listen to that gem speech from the mask. It's pretty neat and long gem speech from the mask there. Now we're going to head straight into the Blue Gem Challenge, and the Blue Gem Challenge will start with the temple map. So hopefully this goes well and I don't mess up. Oh yeah. Looks like Pura is starting in first place on this track, which is interesting. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I had a really bad shocking start there. I didn't even build out my turbo or anything, I just sort of failed. Pura is in first place, Tiny is in second, Dingo Doll in third for a change, and Crash Bandicoot in fourth. Alright, looks like it's a good race. How did I miss that box there? Hopefully if I do not get flamed I should be pretty sweet for the race. Had a really slow start, but I am back into fourth place. And hopefully I can keep my momentum up and win the race. Oh god, I hit both TNTs. That was not good at all. Almost whacked Dingo Dial as well while he was there bouncing around by my missile shot. Okay, taking out Coco, and hopefully we can get back in second place, praying that we don't mess up. I do need a box for a good shortcut. Hopefully I get the right one. No! I cannot take the shortcut on this point in time. So I'm going to take the long route and risk not winning the race at all. Alright, I got another speed boost for some reason, even though I was in first place. Oh, do not want to get hit by the fire, but it's worth it if I want to get juiced up. Final lap, and Tiny has somehow snuck into the lead with Pura right behind. Oh yeah, this is going to be a nice race. Tiny again, and Pura just still have not retreated from my speed there, but I have now unlocked the shortcut, so I should be able to do well. Going to fire a backwards bomb very shortly. Just going to casually drive and shoot. Hopefully I hit Tiny. No, just sort of missed everyone, but that's all good. First place again, and next race will be Sewer Speedway this time. And Sewer Speedway should be pretty fun. I don't usually lose in Sewer Speedway, so I'm pretty much guaranteed a first place victory. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we can do well. Pura has snuck into first place, which is a bit unusual there. I wasn't expecting that. I'm going to use my clock and slow them all down. Going to try and take a shortcut as well on that. Shortcut failed, but that's all good. Alright, Dingo Dial in second place, with Pura in third and Coco in fourth at this current stage. This should be pretty interesting, the positions. 32 tubos in a row so far. That's pretty good. I don't really have much else to say at the moment. That's one complete, and we are now at 40 tubos in a row. Looks like the positions are staying as they are, with a good fight between second and fifth place, as I am noticing. Whoa, what a big jump there. I almost got the shortcut in that one big massive leap, but didn't quite hit that shortcut correctly. It's all good though. Oh, I almost hit 56 tubos in a row, but sort of lost the momentum and I'll have to start the turbo counter again. But that's all sweet. Pretty good jump there. Just going to place a TNT. Wonder if that will hit anyone. No, the TNT has not hit anyone, which is a bit unusual. Alright, just going to power slide and speed across. I'll see if I can get that shortcut this time. Nah, no point. I'll just keep going anyway. I'm way ahead of the lead, so might as well not take any shortcuts and just go full speed ahead. Don't want to hit my own TNT, that would have been, otherwise that would be a disaster. Don't really need to use any more power-ups, all I need to do is just occasionally cruise to the end of the race, and that will be another 9 points claimed for me. Sweet. Tiny and Dingo Dial are tied in second place with 7 points each, with Pura with 6 points, so it's pretty tight for first and fourth position, which is quite good because I need a couple of interesting challenges. Alright, race number 3 now, and this is in Dragon Mines. They do pretty well in Dragon Mines, so be on your guard at all times. Anything can happen in this racetrack because it's slightly smaller and more corners. Alright, going to try and build up a bit of speed and... whoa, no! That did not quite go right. I sort of overcut the corner and fell off the edge. Slipped back into 6th place. Coco has now taken the lead, Pura in second, Dingo Dial in 4th, and Tiny in 3rd place, or possibly 2nd now. Oh yeah, got Dingo Dial. Can I get Tiny with that last missile? No, sort of missed. Got another mask, I'll try and take that special shortcut while I'm at it. I like taking that shortcut because it's because it's always a good risk. It usually pays off very well, or it can pay off pretty disastrous by getting hit by a train. Alright, looks like that risk sort of paid off because we are still semi in 1st place. Gonna knock down Tiny, I'm sure that hit Tiny, and I'm gonna take that missile off to claim the next box. Sweet, I'm not going to take any risks, I'm just going to go back towards the normal route. Alright, it's going to plant some nitro there. Oh yeah, got Tiny this time pretty well. Dingo Dial overtakes Tiny's place for 2nd place. Crash Bandicoot is in 3rd or 4th position. Very interesting leaderboard changes there. Final results of that race was Tiny, Pura and Crash. Dingo Dial didn't quite make it, even though he did give it an awesome go, he didn't quite make it into the top 4 position. final race of this episode, and this will be in Engine Labs. Again, another racetrack that will have a lot of action, especially in Gym Cup mode. Ooh, Tiny, good start from him. Alright, looks like Tiny will be my toughest competitor to beat on this final race of the cup. So I better stop him at all costs, otherwise he will end up winning. 7th place, not a good start at all, but we are pretty much in lead with points. We're just racing for fun now. Oh, wonder who got knocked out there. Whoa! A missile, and Dingo Dial ends up falling off in the middle of the track as well. Whoa! Look how far behind he is. That is crazy. Alright, a lot of action already on the first lap. At the moment the leaderboard is Tiny with Tiny first, Coco second, which I wasn't expecting, and Crash Bandicoot 4th. 16 turbos in a row, and we're on lap 2 now. 1 minute and 2 seconds is a fairly good lap time on the first lap. Ooh, crashed into a wall there. Sort of power slided a bit too late and lost a lot of speed pretty much. I'm going to have to go very quick now because Tiny is shooting into lead like a rapid race car, so I need to catch up to him as quickly as possible to shrink his lead and hopefully overtake him in the end. Oh god! Oh my god, I almost fell off. that was a little crazy and more action for this track. Come on, I've got to somehow pass both of them and catch up to Tiny, who is well and truly beating me so far. I still got one more lap, so anything can happen between now and that final lap. Fingers crossed I can overtake both of them and win the race for the fun of it. Gonna try and take him out. No, the shot did not work. Alright, we are on the final lap now officially, and I'm going to try and overtake Tiny now. Yes. Alright, launched a nitro, but I sort of launched it a bit too late and it ended up in mid-air, which means it doesn't really work. Oh yeah, got Coco with a bottle there. That's pretty good. Oh, Coco gets smashed by a nitro as well. Oh, Tiny gets hit by a barrel, which means for luck, for complete luck, I get into first place at the moment. But Tiny can still overtake me on this next corner, so I've got to keep my guard up at all times. 32 turbos at the moment, roughly. I sort of lost that counter though. Uh-oh, Tiny has overtaken me. Can I win it? No! I do not win it. Thank you for watching this episode. That was pretty intense. The final scores are me first, Tiny second, Pura and Dingo Dial third and fourth.